relationship for almost 2 decades. So I haven't really looked out there too much, but when I opened my eyes, particularly because you guys asked me questions to what's going on outside in the sexual marketplace, SMP, which is a new term I actually learned. I'll tell you a little bit about where I learned that term and where you should go learn some more terms about how to be out there winning in the sexual marketplace. My eyes were open to a tremendous amount of things that I was completely ignorant of, given that I haven't really been out there in the sexual marketplace. And one of them is discussed in this article here. And the article itself was okay. Most of the beginning of the article was about people's mating preferences based on how they swipe in online dating. What kind of people are men, what kind of men are women looking for, and what are men looking for in women. But then it really started to break down the intricacies of that, and it began towards the end of the article, and I'll put a link down below so you can take a look. It starts bullet pointing some of the findings, so you get past all the opinion, you get right to the science. And there's a beautiful chart here down at the midpoint of the article where it goes how age affects online dating desirability among heterosexual men and women. And what you see here with this graph is huge. Has a lot of implications. And I've actually seen this before, but in a very different way, and I'm going to show you where I saw it first. But I thought this was interesting because it's a sort of a contemporary study where you can just take a quick look at this, and you see that from the age of 20 all the way down to the left there, women at the top, there's a quick decline, there's a sharp decline in their desirability rank. So, I'm not going to get into the details of women's desirability, but I will get into the details of men's desirability, meaning what women find desirable in men, because hey, that's what we're about. You see, it's just a downward hill slope, rapid decline from age 20, throughout 30, 40, 50, 60, and it just keeps going down with regard to women. So that is what it is with regard to women. But what I found really fascinating, what I think is really empowering, what I think is really important for you guys to know who are out there in the sexual marketplace is that in your 20s you may start low, but as you take a look at that graph, you start moving up towards your 50s and so forth. Well into the 60s, the decline it begins very slowly after 50 and 60, and there are a ton of implications with regard to sexual dynamics that I'll talk briefly about in this video, that this chart highlights and points out. But it also, what I'm most excited about is the fact that, many of you guys are in your 20s that watch my videos, and, you're struggling with women out there. What's really good to know is that it can only go up from here for you. It can only get better from here for you. And it's not the case for women. And so what happens is, as you increase in age and your sexual market value goes up, your options begin to expand. Where women, when they're younger, their options are huge, right? It's just the way it is. Biology sets us up this way. There's no judgment about it. Their desirability is huge, but then quickly begins to deteriorate, and there's a biological psychosocial term that I learned that kind of dictates how a woman's going to act based on this innate knowledge that they've got a quick period there where they're desirable, and then it just starts going down, and they've got to do something about it called hypergamy. And those of you guys who are in the red pill community, you probably know what I'm talking about, and I'll talk about it briefly here in this video because there's a lot of good stuff. Just scrolling down through the rest of this article, there are a few other things that I wanted to point out. A lot of it is BS. Women's prospects dim. This is an interesting point from the study. Women's prospects dim not only as they age, but as they achieve the highest level of education. That is according to the study. So the quote goes, a more educated man is almost always more desirable on average. Keep getting smart, dudes. Men with postgraduate degrees outperform men with bachelor degrees. Men's with bachelor's degrees beat high school graduates all the time. That has a lot to do with the term hypergamy that I mentioned before, where women are looking for a particular type of stable man, a type of man that can provide, a provisioner. And so, you know, traditionally, men with these degrees are better provisioners, so it works out that way. But then it goes on to say, but for women, an undergraduate degree is most desirable. The study says postgraduate education is associated with decreased desirability among women.
Give me my mud. Mud life. La 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 la. Tyson Chandler.
Standing 6'9", number 0.
Klinsmann.
At the point guard.
The fuck?
Standing 6'6", number 2.
Hondo ball. Beep 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 beep.
Standing 6'9",
B.I.
number 14.
Bring your ass down. Come on, let's kick this thing off.
Standing 6'8",
James. Get out that man's dick.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Lakers.
We gotta play a basketball game or what?
Everyone is in their seats here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Los Angeles Lakers look to grab a win on the home floor. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Today's
It's December. Basketball is back.
And, of course, Joakim Noah. We'll get to see him for the first time playing for the Grizzlies.
You know, the trade you were talking
Oh,
about.
shit.
It's not
I didn't know that.
front-page news, but I really believe that it could pay huge dividends.
Get
for
the
this
fuck
team
out of here. For
in the
real?
future.
As the season gets longer, so does the injury list.
What happened to the base?
Clark, keep taking a look at how you stay healthy, what these athletes have got to do, changes from era to era, but what precautions do
And
teams
we're off,
take
ready
right
for
now to
round
ensure their
2.
players are at their very healthy.
Well, you know, I think it's all about preventative maintenance and really good training and medical staffs, and most of those in the NBA are excellent. Do a good job of the preseason work, the conditioning work, the customizing of
Good call.
routines of weightlifting
call, Ref.
and recovery for each player. And then it's a matter of the player following the protocols and his particular program so that you fight off injury. And if you do get injured, it typically isn't. You're not out for extended periods of time. So, and then the emphasis on rest cannot be overstated. Teams are doing a much better job at managing the bodies of their players.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson down low with Gasol. Garrett Temple is out there with Conley. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Now here's Conley, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit.
Stella.
Good for the basket, starting off
High
1
stepper.
for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they were
Oh!
part of him on that layup.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
The rookie. Supposed to be welcoming him to the NBA, not him welcoming us. Kuzma, the sophomore.
Now just over a minute played here in the
LeBron
first.
backing him down with his power.
And they double up James.
Oh.
It's going to be out of bounds.
Nice
Los
D.
Angeles will retain
Double
possession.
him up.
Here's
Get your
Kuzma.
remix.
He picked up 15 points in the
He's
last
rattled.
period.
Yeah, excellent work on the boards that
Guess
night.
so. Did you see that
Always in
fucking
attack
block?
mode, and that allowed him to get plenty of rebounds.
Floats one up.
Watch Memphis come to
Here's
LA
Jackson.
and get this win.
Good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Jackson's got his
LA
first
better
bucket
take
in this
them
one.
boys serious.
They need a bucket in a big way here.
B.I.
Some confidence.
And
Uh-oh.
that one's good. Ingram.
Spotting up and knocking
First
it
shot,
down.
his first
Ingram with a
make.
sweet touch.
Conley kicks to Jackson. Back to Conley. Pass to Anderson.
I still got that block in my
Now,
mind.
here's
Traumatized.
5 to shoot. Baseline jumper, and it's good. 2 points.
Money.
And through the years, he's become very confident in that shot. Gasol's almost better from mid-range than he is in tight. That's a great
OBJ. Oh,
straight rim rock.
rocks the
Looked like
rim.
a break for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Bad
Now, that is
defense.
some
Bad
real
dog. Bad
industrial
dog.
size strength right there.
And so here's Memphis. After the basket by the Lakers. Conley with it. Now Chandler defending. And stolen by James. Here's Ball to the inside.
How you throw that
Kuzma.
thing off the backboard?
Ingram passes to Kuzma.
Check it out in the timeout.
He dishes it to Chandler. And
Oh.
Jackson with the block. Conley against Ball. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Gasol kicks to Anderson. He feeds it to Temple. Makes it off the glass. Temple's got his first basket of the night. This Laker team led
Disgusting.
by LeBron didn't need a lot of time to adjust to one another. Greg, a
Move
great
that
start to
rock.
the season for them.
You would think with all the youth and the vets, they would need some time to gel. The team has got off to a hot start, though, and their focus has been terrific. Not a surprise LeBron has everyone falling in line.
Here's Jackson after the made
Give me
shot from
assist in
Tyson
the early
Chandler.
going for ball.
Left side Jackson. Back to Anderson from deep. Doesn't go that time. The Lakers going the other way now.
Show him how it's done, bro.
Hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
No question about it.
That'll get the crowd going.
They demonstrated real grit and a tough place to play, and they got the result they wanted.
And there's Jackson on the assist from Conley. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
He's known as more steady than flashy, but that was a sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to.
Now here's James. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And
Can you
Jackson.
get another block? He's got 3 already. He's going for 9.
With the block. From about 16, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
The ball, the pass to James. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 9 points. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Jackson looking it over.
Memphis got a new coach
Back to Temple.
this
6
year.
on the shot clock. And stolen by Kuzma. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the dunk by James.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can.
Ball has the ball.
Run the offense, no doubt.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. As the teams.
Now that we got a timeout, let's see something. Try to learn how how to play for once.
Heading to this time out, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for
Yeah, that's why at halftime we're going to make some more mud.
For Ingram. Then for the Grizzlies, JaMychal Green is checked in for Gasol. Parsons comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for Garrett Temple. Now here's
Get him,
Conley.
ball.
They'll
You
get
got
the
him.
numbers. He's
1-on-1.
20.5 points a game. Memphis needs to get
Good
off
D.
the shot here.
Good D.
And another miss by Memphis. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Count that one.
Well, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the
Lonzo Ball's first
rising
bucket.
up above his defender to get that one to go down.
Conley
Mike
finds
Conley
Green.
with that big ass contract.
Back to Conley.
See what he does with it.
From deep. And again, Memphis no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Caldwell Pope. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
And with Caldwell Pope and his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet.
The NFL action all day tomorrow.
A lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor.
You heard?
Great instincts on defense.
I said it'll be NFL action all day tomorrow.
Through screen.
Lost all your money last week. Just try to get it back this
And the
week.
first one at the line is good.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
Only way we
Is
can
checked
better
in for
keep this
Jackson.
going is to keep winning money.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. In NBA history, only a handful of rookies have averaged 20 points and 10 rebounds. And Clark, you were one of them.
Yeah, it's a point of pride for me. Obviously wasn't able to be part of a playoff team in the short time I played, but did
Sure.
distinguish myself individually for the short time I played, and that's fairly select company when you talk 20.
Kuzma stop and pops the three.
It's a pretty impressive list to be on. Actually,
Boy.
one of my peers, Terry Cummins, is also part of that first year
Chris is in
2010
a
group.
2-minute
Talk about
scoring
Wilt
drought.
Chamberlain.
Let's make it 3. Gave it to him.
Duncan, Bird, Shaq. I mean, what great names.
Yeah, some phenomenal names. No
Turned
doubt about
Kuzma
it.
into a kitten.
On that roll call list.
Pass to LeBron, over Caspi, and James at the basket on the assist by Ball.
Ron got 13 early.
Points for LeBron.
And James
going
makes
off.
the scoring look so effortless. Once he kicks it into gear, there's not much you can do to stop
From the
him.
draft class of 2003.
And a lot of scoring
Still
here
getting it.
early This is the type of game
Respect.
fans love to see.
Tell you what, Greg, it's getting to the point where you assume every shot is going to go down.
Yo!
Nobody's missing out there.
And folks, those are hops. You just don't see
Hops and highlights.
one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Conley, they down the Lakers. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with a win.
Yeah, a dominant win for them.
He was so open, he didn't know what to do.
What jumps off the stat page was their
LeBron with them
on the board.
4
They were
eyes.
overpowering them inside, and you really
They
got
had
to like
5,
their
6.
chances, Greg.
They got more than a third eye.
And here is Green.
It's a damn
Following the
spider.
corner from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Brooks with him. Now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Caspi for 3. That shot is off. And the Lakers take it the other way. The shot's good from Kuzma. And now,
And just like that, the Lakers go up by 10.
Good passing, setting up a lot of these.
I know,
buckets right
motherfucker.
now,
I can read.
That's
I can
been
see.
the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Conley kicks to Caspi. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
See why he sounds stupid? Shut
Conley's
up.
got his third
I'm
assist
by
on
8.
the night. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's James, and James throws it down.
And already with a commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their
4
offense.
quarters, Memphis. Not 4 minutes. Gotta go 4 quarters.
Bucket by the Lakers.
Ooh.
Shot clock and game clock set
To
for
Michael.
less than 6 seconds. Now Caspi, he has 6. Kuzma pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go. To the line for 2. It goes on Chandler Parsons. The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for 2.
That's good from McGee. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. Mike Conley, one of the best players never to play in an All-Star game, and he says he's tired of...
It's over here. It's over there. It's in your hair.
The underrated Mike Conley thing has been out the window for me for a while, and it's gotten a little frustrating because I felt like I've been deserving of it over the years, but it's so hard to crack that spot in the Western Conference, and I'm going to keep working, and hopefully this will be the year.
And as he said, in the West, so many great guards.
And he's been
Said
a part
that
of
so many
many
years.
teams, certainly has been in the conversation. He'll just have to be content with that max contract.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
I mean, hugely, and already after this first quarter, that they're starting to make it look easy.
Yeah, like an avalanche, Greg, overpowering the defense on the majority of their possessions.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies.
Oh, that's the
They've
score
got
we're playing?
Caspi, Conley out there with Brooks. Then it's
Hold on,
Michael
dude.
Green, and it's
Playing
Parsons
basketball?
at the power forward. And Green gets it to go.
Well, we know Luke Walton comes from the Warriors coaching system, was an assistant there prior to taking this Lakers position,
button.
and known for his sharpness as an offensive coach.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seems
He's feeling himself.
to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And some changes here for the Grizzlies.
All right, come on, bring it in,
Marcus All
fellas. Bring it
comes
in.
in for Chandler Parsons. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Mike
Just how it
Conley.
goes.
And stolen by James.
Good, dude. Why you doing it to me like that, bro? Pay attention.
It's stolen by Green.
Your service fucked up or something?
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Temple. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the
Hit him with that
backcourt.
stop and pop.
That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they
Stop
need to do
popping.
something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Call it
Well,
time out
LeBron
there.
making one of the
We'll
biggest
use it
splashes
too.
over the summer, signing with the Lakers, and Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron.
Can you
hard.
believe it?
LeBron talked with Kobe about his time.
The novelty of LeBron going to LA, bro,
Making his decision.
faded on y'all already.
Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing
Mamba.
everything he can to help the Lakers.
Stevenson struggling, bro. Bad. I mean, what's wrong? Get the Rooks. Get the Rooks some minutes for next year. It'll be worth it. You gonna throw LeBron in at that 5. Just because they can.
Anderson, who's checked in for Memphis.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Marc Gasol. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run.
All right.
He's averaging 15 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists.
Double.
And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses
15
are
and 10,
throwing
you can live
everything
with
at
that.
him, yet he's still able to
Don't let
put
that
up
motherfucker
points.
drop 20
Really
or 25 and 10.
Now, here's Gasol. 17 points
Come on,
for him
quickly.
last game against the
Body
Pistons
him
in
up.
Detroit. He had drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is
muscle.
really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good
pull a Braun on
position,
him.
he goes right to work.
James kicks to Kuzma. Back to LeBron.
Hesitated. He hesitated.
Deep three-point range.
Oh, he went for the steal again. What you doing?
3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at
That's
the Lakers.
not like
They're at a
Mikhail.
solid
He'll
seed.
shoot
Fifth in the
threes.
conference
He
and
ain't
looking
scared to
move
shoot
up.
that late.
Of course, there's the Grizzlies. 4 games back.
And for the Grizzlies, there were fears they'd be one of the NBA's doormats this season. Those fears have turned out to be well-founded.
And, you know, I don't think they need to wait for the offseason to start making some changes. I think they can start the rebuilding process right now.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Y'all fucking up now.
Fast break. Anderson with the ball.
Big
Good
time.
example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
Somebody pull it.
James in the post. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taking
I can't ride LeBron James back all the time. Somebody else should have pulled
When it
that.
comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight.
I'm watching
Real
tape on
nice
that
rhythm
tomorrow.
For their offense.
Here is Caspi.
If we
He's
got a
covered by
practice.
Ingram.
Probably be on the road.
Caspi dishes to Gasol. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5
Going
shots
to
tonight.
Toronto or some shit.
And have they
I don't
been
remember.
effective at getting
Gotta
the
worry
ball
about this one.
inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in
Nothing
the
easy. Nothing easy.
Not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first. And if that
Talk to him, Brian.
fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just like the doctor ordered us, some high-flying annex to nail the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy.
You know, with that ugly ass, broke
Now
ass
here's
shot.
Anderson. Brandon Ingram missing his
What
last
the
shot.
fuck?
The shot's good. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So timeout called here.
Give Luke Walton mad props. He didn't slam somebody in the head with a chair.
For how he moves on the court. Just one of those jack-of-all-trades type of players on offense, and wasn't known for his defense, but has put in a
Rondo
lot of
still
work to
hurt?
improve in that area.
I'm allergic to this shit. I'm sick of this shit.
Defense checked in for Brandon Ingram. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Get a chance to see how the Grizzlies are doing in the NBA rankings right now.
And you know, their free throw shooting, overlooked by some, but it's kept them alive in close games. And you definitely get confidence when you have the ability to convert on those opportunities.
A nice shot by LeBron. And with Anderson, the defense has been a focus for him the last few seasons.
And even though Anderson doesn't get up and down the floor fast, he still has quick hands and feet. He's being asked to guard some of the top forwards in the league for this team and wants players to try and shoot over it so he can use his length. Considers it a win if his assignment.
Come on, Bogger. You didn't hit that rookie wall already.
And here is Los Angeles now. Grizzlies making the shot. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And let's quickly check in.
Always their second thought. Throw it to LeBron. Throw it to LeBron. Nice refresh button by the NBA. With these new rookies.
16-6 run. Brooks finds Gasol.
Seems like it might end up being a pretty good draft when it's all said and done.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Lakers in the lead. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. Mikhailuk makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Here's Brooks. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Gasol. And stolen by James.
This is eggs and bread. Huh? Yes, I did. I got Italian and I got Mexican. I didn't get a lot of stuff, but I got us enough to last. I got you a whole bunch of things in case I don't have no food for work. I got you some muffins. Work food. Oh, I got me a vanilla Coke. Because I brought you a lemonade.
Who's vanilla Coke?
This is for your breakfast in the morning. You can take them how you want. Got some hot dogs.
Commissary.
Look, watch out. Look right there.
What's it going to corral?
I didn't get to get none. Brooke wound up getting off early. So, cause she's sick. Look, can you get off the food? Thank you. I got you these in case you don't have any, and I got me 2 chickens, and then I got you some spicy chicken and some beef. So look, I made up for the one that I accidentally opened. So you put it over there. The chickens are mine. You got spicy chicken. Look, I got you a whole lemonade.
What that? You drink that?
No, you drink the lemonade.
You drink it.
No, you drink the lemonade.
You drink the.
You don't want no drink? Then fine. I'm gonna give you no drink. Here, put this in.
I want vanilla Coke. Let's have a vote. Junebug, Augustine. Who gets them? Who gets them?
These are all.
Don't you?
These
Don't you change subject.
all for your Look, I got like.
Yeah, if we don't win the bet, we're not gonna be able to keep it going.
I got 5 of them. I don't give a fuck what you want. I got you this, so you're gonna eat this.
I want vanilla cream ice cream.
I got me a Popeye.
I want Mud Life. Where's the coffee?
I didn't get no coffee. We don't need coffee. I'm not about to spend more money on fucking coffee when we don't need it.
My God.
Got red peppers in it. But it's Italian.
Yeah, straight from Italy.
I got baked beans.
What you put that? What that was? You put that in last time?
Oh, black eyed peas.
Yeah, where's that at?
I'm gonna have to get some more. Unless we have some at the bottom, but I do have to get more. And I got some more turkey because I think that other turkey needs to throw away. Can you get out of my face, ma'am? Can you do that?
She ain't gonna listen.
And I got milk.
She ain't gonna listen.
I'm about to give y'all stupid asses some milk so y'all can leave.
They ain't gonna listen.
Throw this one away. You ate all the salad?
No, I ran out of yeah. He paid for that.
TV dinners right now?
Yeah, halftime's in like 4 minutes.
I'm gonna wait until after yours.
And the officials signal the
Look what you made me do. Huh?
You want a boat?
And here's the shot chart as we see how things are going for LeBron.
Well, this is what you wanted to see from him. I mean, he's not settling for anything. And
You got the mic? You got the mic?
Whenever he can. And the attitude he's had on
You got the cat food?
his team flying around as his energy.
Marty, if you ask me stupid questions, you already know the answer to.
You got me some vanilla Coke? It's my favorite. I'm the one that likes vanilla Coke. Why would you be getting you vanilla Coke instead of me?
And it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game.
This is the worst day ever.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Got middle issues too.
Back defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Get away from me, stupid cat. Look, she opened the stupid thing.
She ain't gonna listen. She's
There,
majestic.
you want some
How
drink?
efficient they were at scoring a basketball, especially for an away game. That was impressive.
Well, yeah, because I'm stressed out.
Determination and grit and
Got
toughness.
you a bunch of chips and
You
chips.
gotta be focused to do that, and they were.
You can't eat sandwiches. What? Fuck, I'm a kicky cat. You better tell her
Hey,
to come in.
watch your motherfucking mouth.
I'm a kicker.
No, you ain't.
You better call her over.
The Grizzlies making a change here.
Augustine,
Conley's checked in.
you're supposed to be a saint. Stop being a devil.
He's getting around 20 points per, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
Yeah, so many books in his library. He lights up the scoreboard on a nightly basis.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it. When he
Oh,
elevated,
he liked
made
that.
the catch.
And he chose the conservative
Got him all out
finish
his
with a nice
chair.
easy layup, which was a good decision.
And here's Chandler who brings it up for the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And you know, it was clear early on that Kyle Kuzma is going to be a great scorer. He had no problem putting up big
Hey, yo, you.
season.
Give me a straw.
And I'm with him. This is just the start.
I said.
He has plenty of upside in other areas of his game. This guy is all-star caliber.
You need to manage that other page.
Shooting 2.
I want it hosted at all times. Host other people's shit. It's it 24/7. The internet don't sleep. The page shouldn't sleep either. Host another
First free throw
channel.
is good. And with Kuzma, he is so ahead of schedule as a scorer, Clark. He's had time to branch out this development.
Yeah, he's got a nice game offensively. Boy, he does a little bit of everything. Handles it, shoots it, can score with or without
I can't
the ball.
do that one until I
Even
get
at the end of
32
last season,
people.
I think he focused more on acting as a
Need
playmaker
32.
for others, which adds to his versatility.
Exactly 32.
The sky's the limit for this guy, Kevin.
And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
That's who he wanted to go to the first time anyway.
Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release.
They say what you want. Ball will get number 6.
Whenever he has it in his hand.
They need this.
Sloppy D. We deserve to get beat.
Hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Out to the right wing, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Parsons.
So close to getting the steal there.
Parsons.
The deflection.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Green's checked in.
And low percentage.
What broke your rocket ship?
What he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Now here's Conley.
Hey, already.
6 points for him. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
There you go.
Head coaches obviously get the attention in all sports, Clark, but the assistants also play very big roles. How do you build chemistry as a coaching staff?
You know, I've never...
What you gonna do, Walton? Taking them out, or you putting Eagle in? Leave them out there a little longer.
Coach, but I've watched a lot of coaches. I think first and foremost, you appreciate...
I didn't make that decision. What you looking at me like that for? Luke Walton did that shit.
To grow and develop as coaches. And you share with them the building
I
of the
asked
team
him.
and the coaching of the team. And that, to me, I think...
You control your team,
serve
don't worry
your
about
assistant
mine.
coaches as they're serving you. I think that's how you build the best chemistry.
And loyalty's got to be big among that group on that sideline, doesn't it? Loyal to each other.
Big time. Loyalty to one another, and then also a common focus on really serving the players to the best of their ability collectively.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Lakers leading by 9.
Oh, wait till halftime. Can't see right now. What is that?
Hey guys, well, Mark Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Al Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Mark. He's more emotional, more direct. And Mark said,
Who was that?
When a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, DA. Thank you. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good on the triple. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter. LA's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. For 3, Beasley. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Conley, the pass to Temple. Memphis moving that ball around.
Moving that ball around.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game.
The defense was less than impressive there, but despite them not really contesting that shot, he still brings it. Excellent awareness there, zipping the ball over to the perfect spot to score.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Conley kicks to Jackson. At the elbow, Green.
Anybody's game.
Back to Jackson. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Ball against Conley. Ball, the pass to Chandler.
Oh!
Jackson with the block.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he did not. Yes, he did. Screenshot that. What? This man is incredible. Fucking replay system is fucking horrible.
some. Do you like that way that I, what the fuck is that? Did you like the way that I seasoned it last night?
Here's Temple. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles.
Jaren Jackson Jr. got 4 blocks already at halftime. He's doing tracks at 8.
Good shots.
Woo-wee, man.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
We Joseph now. Huh?
Sound like Lulu. They got this Mexican man named
Kevin.
Lulu at my work.
Octavius, you
He's been
guys
working
came
there
up
for
with
like
a
13
lot.
Lulu,
years.
your
And
ass.
every time I see him, I say,
What got you
"Lulu."
going?
And he goes, woo-woo. Every single time. It's so funny. He sounds like an owl. The owl that lives by our house, that's what he sounds like.
Shot,
A
what?
lot more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. One half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K
What
Sports.
dramatic guy.
LeBron James had it going on in the first
That
quarter.
stuff helped you
He
today?
ended up with 19 points, 4 assists, and also 3 steals. Taking a look at the Lakers. Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times they kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
How about you, Kenny? What'd you think about
You got a
Memphis?
fork?
They're being far less aggressive than they ought to be. The free throw differential is the outcome of the game. So they have to get into the lane and challenge defenders to make them try to stop you.
Stop!
And that's a wrap.
crazy.
With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
I'm not feeding you, and I'm eating this to myself.
That was Tales from the Crypt. That wasn't even me.
You're such a lie.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books.
Oh, I'm probably gonna have to sleep at Niecy's Monday night because I got court Tuesday morning. You heard me? And it's Monday, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna make it up there.
Tell them Monday what?
Never mind. No, I'm not telling you anything.
You're not telling me.
No, I just tried to tell you.
You can't see the red dot.
Okay. Here.
You gotta see that Niecy's Monday. Why?
Because I have court Tuesday morning. No, Tuesday night. Tuesday night, I wake up. I gotta go to work at 8 in the morning. Fuck, man. How the fuck am I gonna do this?
When's the court date?
Tuesday, but I also gotta work in the morning Wednesday
Court for what?
for our probation review. Make sure that I've been paying and shit. Which Monday I gotta go and fucking pay that ticket thing. Because I told my probation officer about it. She said, yeah, go and do that because if you go to court, they're gonna arrest you. So she said, just go pay it off and go to court the next day.
Where's that medicine?
You want a salad?
Instead of gumbo yaya, it should be jumbo yaya.
Here you go. I'll show this how it was bubbling. It's bubbling.
Grab the straw. Get it work. What you mean you don't know? You haven't heard? There was a What does that mean? Somebody stole the vanilla.
What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
Yeah, and you know, he accumulated a lot of assists. And I liked how unselfish he was, Greg.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books.
Yeah.
And so James will bring it up to the
Earlier.
After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. They've got LeBron James. He's out there with Beasley. Chandler out there with Ball. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. The Lakers with the ball. They're leading by 8. Beasley outside. The dish to James. Mikhailuk. Gasol with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Temple. No good from Gasol. Here's Beasley. That shot off. Now Memphis.
Beasley, get the fuck out the goddamn fucking game room. Cock-sucking ass bitch. He make a wide open shot.
Anderson finds Gasol.
Fuck you doing on this damn roster?
Just 5 on the clock. Conley the pass to Gasol. Over James.
I don't care.
Gasol, no good.
Burn the timeout. Get his fucking ass out of here.
They were fortunate that he missed that mid-range jumper. It certainly wasn't because of the defense.
timeout called the Lakers.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game.
I said get him out of here. Beasley. Right there. Him. Get him out. Get him the fuck out.
Been spectacular, putting up about 22 points per 8 rebounds and 6 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive. The offensive end.
The Grizzlies trail by 10.
And Lance Stevenson, man, I could say a ton about this guy, but he is a player who thrives in chaos. Broken plays, odd situations. Those are where Lance is at his best. I mean, he likes to play as a freestyler. He excels in that capacity.
Shoot 2.
First one calls for it. And with Lance Stevenson, sometimes he'll pull off an improvised play, Clark, that just drops your jaw.
Yeah, he's one of the most instinctive players I've ever seen. I mean, he does do some things that could cause you to pull your hair out if you have any. But this guy is competitive, great size, and he ignites a team because he can do a lot of things to help you win.
And you gotta love just how smart of a point guard Mike Conley is. You never get the sense he is forcing anything with the ball and keeps it moving around to his teammates. Very aware of the spacing and the spacing of others while running that offense. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Temple. He's covered by Ingram. Outside Jackson. Launches it. Conley's shot is off. And Conley, who is so good with space and timing on offense, seems to always find a way to score inside.
I mean, he has that great floater to lean on for scoring. And the only thing you want from Conley is help. That has had a few too many injuries to ignore the last few seasons. This team is so visibly better when he is healthy and on the floor.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Man, he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Some changes for Memphis. Caspi, who's checked in for Jackson. And Brooks subbed in for Garrett Temple. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Conley. It's deflected. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Ingram. And another basket for the Lakers.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Now, here's Anderson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Gasol. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And they get one. Now, 1 of 5 here in the third.
And the pass to Wagner. Inside, from 10 feet out, again, Los Angeles.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. To the wing on the left. And here's Conley outside. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Ingram attacking. The quick look, no good that time. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Gasol. From the arc. He can't get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
He's been terrible. Absolutely awful. I mean, can't get it going. His shot is... there right now. You got to help him some other ways.
Here's Caspi. And again, Memphis no good.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken 2nd overall back in 16. Was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
Garrett Temple is checked in for the Grizzlies. And it was Magic Johnson, Greg, who said Ingram is untouchable. Also feels Ingram can be an elite scorer.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram certainly has the makeup and skills to be a first option on offense. And when he heard of how highly Magic thought of him, it made Ingram want to work even harder. And you can certainly see the huge leaps he's made as a scorer since Magic kind of gave him that vote of confidence.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Grizzlies making the shot. Unloads from 13. Wagner can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here is Caspi. He's got 12. Pass to Gasol. Here's Temple. No good with the triple. Lakers have gone just about 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Here's Wagner, Bonga, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 15.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Here's Conley. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Chandler.
Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and they certainly could use his help. He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Temple, that's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. He has 7. Connects from 3-point range. 7 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Conley gets the bucket.
You know, when Conley's scoring like this, I think they are a better team. I mean, the passing is great, but fill it up, Mike. I'm loving this.
Now here's Ingram. 11 points in the game. Over Caspi. Here's Wagner. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all. Oh, there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Good work defensively by Gasol.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Anderson dishes to Temple. Here's Gasol. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Gasol's got 14 points for the game. Lakers leading by 16. There's the feed to Caldwell Pope. Makes it off the glass.
Caldwell Pope is very comfortable near the rim, cashing in from there.
And it's Conley with the ball for Memphis. Kicks it to Gasol. Anderson against Caldwell Pope. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. That's a jump ball. And here are the Grizzlies now. Conley finds Gasol. And the three off target. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the middle. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And the one-hand
Bo
slam
Wagner.
is so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
The shot's good. He's got 14.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Here's Wagner, the 17-footer. Grizzlies with the rebound. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Conley, the pass to Caspi, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside. You know, you look at Brandon Ingram, and he made some big... steps last year in his development, and it takes time. You've got to give young guys, I think, 4 to 6 years before you know how good they can be and who they're going to be. He took on more of the offensive load for the team and had some big-time games. I think he's learning to be the scorer that the team hoped he would be when they took him 2nd overall.
The first free throw is good.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Gasol. Green comes in for Caspi, and Chandler Parsons in for Anderson. That one misses. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Puts one up from 19. And there's Parsons on the assist by Conley. Parsons got his first bucket of the night. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. James kicks to Kuzma. Over Green. Kuzma can't get it to go.
You must make that one. Even with the defense present, these are shots you have to finish.
And here is Conley. Parsons outside for the three, and he got that one. Up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, the bigs inside are Green and Jackson. Garrett Temple is out there with Conley, and it's Parsons in at the small forward position. Conley gets the bucket.
You know, I think he's been a steady, reliable option so far, but it's not enough. They need him to take charge, be more assertive on the offensive end.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on and has actually become quite efficient.
Conley against Ball. Conley kicks to Parsons. It's Jackson atop the key. And James pulls it down. James has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Outside, Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. First personal foul. To the left wing. Conley for three. That's in. Coming off the assist from Parsons. Conley's got 9 points here in the second half. Lakers lead by 15. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The shot's good from Kuzma.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Here's Temple. Down low. And it's Green missing.
And he's already patted himself on the back and forgot to put the ball there in the basket.
And it's Ingram missing.
The bucket. Just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Parsons finds Conley. Poked loose. And they double up Jackson. 4 on the clock. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
and still able to get that one to go down. Incredible body control right there. Don't know how.
That one misses from Mike Conley. And Mike Conley, a fellow Buckeye, is about as reliable as it gets in running his team and doing everything you want a point guard to do.
And still able to get that one to go down. Incredible body control right there. Don't know how.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They play about 18. There's a three. It's held in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
That's tipped. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Hey, and when guys at this level are that close to the basket, they ain't missing. I mean, especially when there's no defense in the neighborhood.
Conley scanning the floor. Outside Jackson. Off target with his 3. Los Angeles leading by 20. Ball kicks to Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist here tonight.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Got that one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Parsons outside. We know Clark fans want to see star players. It's been a hot topic around the league. League has added rules, in fact, that now prohibit resting guys on certain nights.
I think that's important, that players have a real understanding of their responsibility. I understand trying to balance the rest versus the wear and tear of the course. That's another reason I propose a shorter season. I don't think you'd end up with this kind of controversy or debate. But I thought the league was right in requiring, your responsibility is to play all the games you're available to play in, unless you're injured. And I think it's important that guys take that responsibility seriously. It's a responsibility they have to themselves, to the team, the organization, and the fans.
Kuzma. Offensive rebound. And the slam dunk by McGee.
To pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. His fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
McGee shouldn't be long from getting back to 100.
Here's Temple. He's covered by Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Parsons for 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. Strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And Temple kicks to Green. Back to Temple. Passes it to Conley. To the paint. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they haven't had much success in the paint since halftime. defense sort of stuck on the perimeter. They need to get a little bit more inside-out balance.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Caspi, he's checked in for Green. Dylan Brooks comes in for Garrett Temple. And it's Harrison in for Mike Conley. Well, Clark, some G League salaries on the rise due to two-way contracts.
Yeah, and I think some of it is a function, Kevin, of the league's prosperity and success as revenues continue to grow. But I don't think it's a handout. I mean, when these guys get called up to the NBA, they've got to continue to be ready to produce and contribute, because at the end of the day, it's about production if you're going to make your way into the NBA.
Caspi passes to Parsons. Here's Harrison. He's covered by Ball. And that one's good, Harrison.
Nice looking floater there, Kevin. Such a fast shot, a quick release. Really hard to guard that.
Here's Ingram. The shot, no good. Nice D from Brooks. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Parsons with it. Dishes it to Casper. .156 left to play in the final quarter. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Memphis has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Harrison kicks to Caspi. They double him with James. Caspi finds Jackson. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Los Angeles.
The big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And in an up-and-down season series, tonight's victory will mark the final battle of the year between these two. They end up finishing with a 2-1 winning record against the Grizzlies.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Wagner, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Stevenson comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Josh Hart in for Ball. The Grizzlies also making a change. Noah's checked in. Free throw good, James. LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in LA for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
Mobile and tenacious on the drive. Kuzma, easy to see how he gets these calls.
And he makes both free throws. 30 seconds left in the game. They need this. Kuzma pulls it in. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Two shots. That free throw, no good.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Harrison. He kicks it to Noah. And Caspi has it in the corner. They get it back. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. They poured it out tonight. Showing in front of a crowd.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.
Yes, low. Never been a woulda, coulda, shoulda, man.